We braced for some intense matchups as Tuesday kicked off the highly anticipated Paris Olympics quarterfinals and knockout rounds. The stakes were higher than ever as three undefeated teams emerged from group play. The highly favored United States team, Team Canada, and the relentless Team Germany. In a random but helpful twist, the U.S. team landed an absolute dream draw, putting them on the other side of the bracket, allowing them to avoid facing France, Canada, and Germany until a potential showdown in the gold medal match. The ultimate path was set for these basketball powerhouses as they battle for bragging rights and Olympic glory. As expected, the United States handled business against Brazil. The U.S. team went into the game as 27-point favorites. They came out strong against the Brazilians and never looked back as they cruised to a 35-point victory. This win sets a Thursday matchup versus Serbia's Nikola Jokic and Bogdan Bogdanovic in the semifinals. Serbia made an impressive 24-point comeback against Australia to advance. LeBron and squad have easily beat the Serbians twice in their Olympic journey, once in the exhibition matches and then a 26-point win in group play. When Jokic is on the floor, the teams are almost neck and neck. Expect Team Serbia to keep Jokic on the floor as much as humanly possible to boost their chances of advancing. I don't think myself or anyone else is discounting the skills of Serbia.
Jokic scares everyone, including the guys that are representing our country. At the end of the day, Jokic is still the best basketball player in the world.
We have all seen what the Joker is capable of in the biggest games. But most people expect that the real threat of keeping Team USA from their 5th consecutive gold medal lies on the other side of the bracket. Which team gets to play Dr. Doom for the Team USA Avengers? France, as the hosting country, had many eyes on them going into the Olympic tournament. They were a very talented roster with NBA stars Rudy Gobert, Evan Fournier, and the alien Victor Wembanyama. They struggled during group play but rose to the challenge against Canada. Amidst media scrutiny over a rift between the coach and players, sparked by Evan Fournier's controversial comments after their previous loss, the team had to put their differences aside for this crucial matchup. France's head coach, Vincent Collier, decided to match Canada's small ball lineup and left Rudy Gobert in a limited role, who was also nursing a finger injury. France started Wemby at the 5 and Guerschon Yabusele at the 4. Yabusele matched up perfectly against Dillon Brooks and scored 13 points in the first half. Between the efforts of Yabusele and Isaiah Cordier, France led by 16 points at the half. RJ Barrett and SGA got hot in the second half and trimmed the gap to a 5-point lead. Those efforts weren't enough as Dillon Brooks threw up a desperate shot late that was sent back by Wemby. Evan Fournier scored 12 of his 15 points in the last 4 minutes, including this dagger from half-court to seal the game.
Fournier, a bomb! Oh!
Fournier spoke of his team and the change he feels in them going into the semifinals. It feels good to beat a good team, but what feels better is that we played our brand of basketball tonight. I thought we previously weren't as good or as focused or as disciplined as we should have been, and tonight we got that back again. Wemby, after his 7-point performance, gave his take on the team's potential. I think if I made my shots, we would have won the game earlier. I'm glad we got the win, and it just shows that we can be much better. Now we got a good foundation to build on for the final phase of the tournament. For Germany, I'm not sure they want to see a better Wemby. Germany had an equally impressive performance against Greece, but it wasn't without its challenges. They started off slow, allowing Giannis and the Greek team to build a 12-point lead, with most of those points coming from inside the paint. However, Germany tightened up their defenses in the second quarter and managed to even the score by halftime. Dennis Schroder may not have had the most impressive offensive game, but his crucial charge against Giannis shifted the momentum. Franz Wagner had an incredibly impressive showing and dominated all areas of the court. He led the team with 18 points. Germany got very timely buckets from Isaac Bonga, which helped them coast in the fourth quarter to the win. Similar to the France win, the game was completed with a laughable half-court shot by Dennis Schroder, icing the win for Germany. Dallas Maverick legend Dirk Nowitzki was in attendance and very much approved of this circus shot. These huge wins for Germany and France set the stage for a European Titan match for the ages. These two teams met during group play, and Germany celebrated a comfortable 85-71 victory. However, France has a history of starting slow in the group stages, only to make a dramatic comeback in the elimination rounds. A prime example of this was the 2000 Sydney Olympics, where France initially struggled with a 2-3 record in group play. Then they beat Canada in the quarterfinals, dominated Australia on their home court, and ultimately fell to the United States in the gold medal match. This France team seems no different to that 2000 team. The team took the last loss to Germany as a learning moment and a chance to come together. Germany, on the other hand, has a much less decorated past, but has a very talented and hungry team who is ready to change that. This semifinals game marks Germany's first ever appearance in the Olympic Final Four. They are riding an impressive run in FIBA events, with 13 consecutive wins since their FIBA World Cup victory in 2023. Franz Wagner has been playing lights out in this Olympics. He continues to find new and impressive ways to score for his team, including some Giannis challenge spin moves. Franz shared his feelings about his team after the Greece win. "I think everybody on the team knows that we have a special group and we want the most out of this. I think last year was special, but we're trying to continue that and, hopefully, keep the momentum going forward." Dennis Schroder has been the team's captain and engine. He currently has 35 assists, which is the second highest in Olympic history for assists in a player's first 4 Olympic appearances, a record that goes all the way back to 1984, when USA player Leon Wood had 37. Germany's coach, Gordon Herbert, has made the announcement to leave the team after the Olympics. He really hopes to push his team to new heights before his exit. Regardless of which team can battle through this matchup and have a chance to play for Olympic gold, the road ahead is not easy. Team USA goes into Thursday's matchup with Serbia as 16-point favorites, but there is always a what-if factor in every game. Team USA is coming off their highest scoring game so far in their massacre against Brazil. They amassed 122 points despite no single player scoring 20 points. They have continued to play team ball and individually contribute only at the opportune moments. It really shows the scary amount of depth that the USA team has. Steph Curry commented on this prior to their game.
This is just everybody has to be ready for your moment whenever it is. From quarter to quarter, from game to game, who it's going to be. It's a fun way to play if you're bought into, like, let's just win the basketball game.
They have continued to show the level of commitment and talent that we were promised when LeBron took the recruiting reins to build this team. Every player putting their egos aside for that one goal of winning an Olympic gold medal. Whether it be USA versus Germany or USA versus France, this Olympic gold medal match is set up to be one for the ages. How have you felt about this year's Olympics? What has been your favorite and most memorable moment so far? I would love to hear in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more basketball content.